Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Up front, lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A solid game puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
You get nothing on second down. Sets up a open goal from the 2. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
The PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house. And the conference championship game.
Yeah, because I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's caught. It's Benson. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Ball handed off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And the Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Davis. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Wiangala looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. And the defense adds 6 on the interception return.
Chris, I think the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turn starts inside the 15. Ball carrier running through tackles. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Bringing you back, it's Brown. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hands off to the left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. St. Back another carry. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
The Tigers pick up enough for a first down. It's a draw to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Maffa. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught over the middle. It's Benson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. Quick throw over the middle. And he's got it. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down at the 47.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to pass here on second down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
The Noles pick up enough for a first down here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. He's escaping the pocket now. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain it. You better come up with another scheme. You better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
On first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's a shotgun run call. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now they run it on the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. They got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
7th play drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but It brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Seminoles come to the line in a hurry. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
You come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but need this crucial conversion right now. To the air, to Ncaa. Lets it go quickly, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense is back out there. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. A tough strategy here.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. Play action here on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks downfield. He connects to a wide open wide receiver. And a big gain before he goes goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Takes the handoff. It's Lucas. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Dropping back to Ncaa. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he pulls in the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offense.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on first down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, trying to extend the play. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A gain makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Going to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage. The defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
To convert here on 4th down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Rifles this football to the left. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down mark was and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Runs through the defender. Tackled after the 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back to pass. It's Uiagalelei. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Noles will line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Ball handed off. Fighting him off. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Clemson. They go in front here in the 2nd half.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. this guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, you know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tries to get it to the running back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
And this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Press coverage now from these DBs. To throw, it's Ncaa. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ace his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense facing second and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Ncaa. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Knowles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That will pick up the first down spot at the 38. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Seminoles churn out another first down. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And looking for a big play here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense is throwing interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw caught on the left side. Was tackled quickly, but yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He'll run it here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. There's a screen pass to the running back. Fights through a tackle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. 1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Williams. Breaking through defenders. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown Tigers. Just ran away from the defense. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, that he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Running through the tackle.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Short connection to the tight end here. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Misses the receiver, incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And they pick up the 1st half of 23, getting closer to the red zone.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And the beatdown continues.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with PAT right down there. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Trucks through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
The sure hands. It's Toafili. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
And the Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
On the ground, it's Holmes. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Moves the ball to a 35, another 1st down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Noles are going to cash in the red zone. They'll try the right side on the toss. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. The playoff spot locked up. We're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.